a new phase. It's the daddy phase of your life.
You know, as a father of two now, you know.
That's what it is. It's a different world.
That's what I say every day when I come to work. You know, guys, as a father of two, like if I'm 5 minutes late, you know, as a father of two, these 5 minutes are incredibly valuable.
How are you doing? The new baby wolf, right?
Yes, yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much. You know, and I think big shout out to my lady Amanda, because she's making it look easy, and you know, she's just an incredible mommy. You know, we make a great team, so it's been awesome. And this little guy has a lot of energy. And Nakano has been like a mommy little's helper in like a whole different level. So we've been doing great. But you know, he was born on a Friday, and I had to be on set the following Wednesday. And so that's been a little bit of touch and go, but you know, I can't complain because my lady's definitely, you know, putting in the work. I live in the moment, baby.
How different is your life now? You know, you used to go out to events and stuff like that. Now it's like mommy and me, what you're watching. You know, what are you watching now when you're at home?
Oh man, let me see. I have completely forfeited the television to my family. It's a sacrifice that I've had to give up. I have to give up the TV, you know. But I don't know. Occasionally, like my lady and I got in the trap of Love Island, and I just am so like disappointed but excited for myself, intrigued about my interest now, and like, it's like everything about it has really altered my reality.
I never said I was perfect.
Do you find that she's watching you for your reaction to how you react to some of the scandalous stuff that goes on in Love Island? Like, out of the corner of her eye, she's like,
No. But she's so annoyed because I'm always like, are you kidding me? Like, really? Like, you know, I'm so annoyed to watch it with because I just, you know, I'm low-key hating the whole time, you know, but it is an interesting thing because you definitely, I will say though, my daughter and I found a very, very strong, passionate love for K-pop Demon Hunters.
Sick.
And I'm obsessed with the music. And, you know, as a girl dad, you know, you have to protect.
Are you helping Wilmer? I remember when you had your first. So are you giving him some sage advice because you're on different ends of the spectrum?
Well, when you give Wilmer advice on new parenting, you get this right here where he goes, because as you know, Wilmer Valderrama does not stop working. Ever. And I don't think he sleeps. So add to that a newborn baby boy. He also has his daughter and his lovely wife. And it's like, I don't know if there's enough hours in the day for that man, but I love him for it because he's a guy that never stops and he always has time. He always has time for his friends. He always has time for his family.
He is the best.
Great guy.
And the NCIS family is still growing.
Baby number 2 is on the way.
Hey!
How do you feel about having 2 now?
I'm over the moon. We're nervous, but in a good way. And
Nervous about what?
2 kids under 2?
I think that you got
luckily,
it.
I got like the best wife in the world. So she's the rock. I go to work and I come home and she's like, I got it, baby.
Well, we know these two teams can handle anything. NCIS and its prequel Origins, set in the 90s, did a crossover storyline streaming now on Paramount Plus, and only E.T. was on set.
How are you pulling this off to do this crossover right now?
Okay, so I don't know how much of this thing is secret, so I'm just gonna give you everything.
Let's go. Throw it out there.
I will tell you that, again, nothing's off the table. That's what's so fun about being the 23-year-old show. You know, it's just like, whatever, let's do some stuff that kind of bends the rules a little bit.
Federal agents!
They somehow came up with this incredible story that connects the original NCIS and us, but in a way that doesn't feel forced. It feels just really seamless and natural, and also it feels like you're stepping into some sort of like spaghetti western.
Oh, really?
It really feels like its own standalone episode, which is great because viewers are going to tune in, hopefully, to Origins before we will change slots, because you're gonna get the beginning of a story with us.
And then you gotta continue
And then you continue it later on with the mothership.
Was he in the car?
Haven't found any blood or body parts.
They're solving the crime that we failed to solve. There's just all sorts of circumstances that technology-wise prevent us from solving the crime, and then the mothership picks it up. Both scripts are really wonderful.
And fans are gonna love this. Mark Harmon returns for the special event.
3 decades. It's a hell of a long time.
It was one of the cases that got away from them, one of the things that stuck with them because they didn't close the case. They couldn't crack it. It's a thing that kind of stayed with them. They never got over the fact that they could not solve this case, that there was something about this case that didn't add up, but they could never put all the pieces together.
As part of the 250th anniversary for the Navy, the department has decided to put together a time capsule to be opened in 100 years.
I know you will be paying tribute to veterans as well, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this whole show is a tribute to veterans.
Yeah.
That is constantly on our mind. Every day I come to set and I bring I was given a coin of a Marine and who was a master gunnery sergeant, and so I carry this with me all the time. It's a nice reminder for me to, in moments of that I need it. Whenever I need it, or if somebody else needs it, it grounds you. It lets you know that we are actors here pretending to be superheroes.
I feel like we've always done with this show is try to honor the Navy. And I remember Mark Harmon saying to me when I first started on the show, he says, the star of the show is the agency. And as long as we keep the star of the show the agency and not any particular person, and that we glorify and that we honor the agency and kind of what they do, that this show could have staying power. And he was pretty prophetic about that.
Another secret to their success? These stars share a strong bond.
The bromance that I'm feeling between the two of you, so much respect and mutual admiration.
Well, that's easy. That's very
We went
easy.
golfing this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, my wife jokes around that he's my on-set wife.
This is your work wife
This
right
is
here.
my work wife, and she's like, well, you can't see him all week and golf with him on the weekends.
Right, pick and choose, come on.
Yeah, I got in trouble for
Come
that.
on.
We do it early on Saturday.
You better have a 7 a.m. tea time.
Yes,
Get
we
home
did,
for
we
lunch.
did.
I actually met Wilmer when I was starting out acting to ask him for advice this was like 10 years ago.
Stop.
Yeah.
Wait, where were you?
I was just like starting out acting, not getting one job, not getting one callback, and we had a mutual friend that connected us, and he was super, super sweet and brought me in and gave me advice and I remember he's like, are you getting callbacks? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, then that's something that you have to, work on, and what's going on with you.
A little tough love.
Yeah, a little tough love, which was actually very, very true and helped me a lot because, you can get callbacks and not get the job, but it's so out of your control.
Correct.
But
wow, imagine the full circle
I know.
moment when he finds out,
I
oh my
know.
God, this young actor that I coached or like gave some advice
Years
to
ago.
booked the same universe
I know.
of a show that I'm on.
I know.
Oh, I
It's
hope you
kinda
guys had a
crazy.
moment to celebrate
Yeah,
that.
we did.